What's up, brother? This is Colton with CJ's Window Cleaning Services, and I'm going to be taking you through how we do trad window cleaning all the way from the solution all the way to completion. Let's go. Alrighty, step one, get your normal water. Doesn't matter if it's hot, cold. This is going to be cold. Most tap water is going to be cold. The only time we use hot is if that's our only option. Again, it doesn't really matter. But we typically use cold. I'm not cleaning a lot of windows today, so I don't need a lot of water. We take the famous Dawn Platinum. You can use any kind of Dawn. You can use any kind of dish soap, I guess. We prefer Dawn. We believe it is the best. It's easier for our squeegees. So once we got our Dawn and our solution made, water and Dawn, again, that's all it is. We'll take our mop sleeve. Zoom out here. Take our mop sleeve, mix it up. I would wring it out, but before I do that, one little trick that I like to do is take the famous Dawn, and I actually like to apply a little strip of Dawn there. I like to be a little stingy, and since I did it on that side, you might as well do it on this side too. On a hot summer day, you wouldn't want a whole lot of soap. You'd want just a little bit, but it is not hot. It is not sunny. It is actually the quite opposite. So we can put as much soap on there as we want. What up, guys? It's Colton with CJ's Window Cleaning. You may be wondering where I'm at in this video. I'm actually about 10 feet away from the video, but I got a new little handy mic here. You see, I'm going to be demonstrating how to trad window clean. Let's say these windows haven't been cleaned in a while. They need a nice little tender, loving care. Well, not only me, but the team here at CJ's, we're the ones to provide that TLC. So let's get to it. I already showed you how we make our solution. There's not a whole lot to that. Let's assume I did that already. Probably wondering why I have a 4-foot ladder. Windows aren't very tall. I'm also not very tall. I'm only 5'7". I know, it's sad, but we don't need to talk about that. Let's talk about the window cleaning. So we got our mop wet. We got Dawn Platinum on this. It's a little wet with water. Dawn solution. I put some Dawn on my mop sleeve just because that's what I prefer. I like this soapiness here. I'm not in a hurricane either. It's just windy here in Iowa. I'm going to take our quadruple zero steel wool. Anything more abrasive than that, like 30, 20, 10, it's going to scratch your glass, guaranteed. Quad zero is the only one that will not scratch your glass. We're going to go around and scrub this. I'm not scrubbing too hard, but I am putting a little bit of elbow grease in there in case there's any hard water, calcium buildup, you name it. You know, again, these windows haven't been cleaned in, let's say, 3+ years. So we're just going to give them a nice little scrub all the way around the glass. Take our mop, re-mop it in case it dried. A little bit on the glass when we go to squeegee that, and if it is dry, it's not going to look very pretty. I like to do a little bit of a pre-guideline right there, is what I call it. I'm using a Sorbo squeegee. Sorbo is my preferred squeegee. You cannot buy that anywhere local. You do have to go through the one and only window cleaning resource. Shout out to my guys at WCR. We got a new screen cleaner on the way, new squeegees on the way. But that's a technique. It's kind of hard to explain how to S-technique to anyone other than a window cleaner or anyone that's trying to clean windows on a daily basis, because there's not really a need to S-technique. There's not a perfect way to do it. You could straight pull, it just takes longer. You got to re-dry your squeegee each time. I don't like to do that. I was able to get this whole glass, and it's a pretty decent sized glass, with just without pulling the squeegee off the actual glass. It saves time. It's more efficient. But we're going to take a microfiber rag, completely dry. No, it's not wet at all. If it is, you'll begin to understand why it cannot be wet when you take it and you go around the edges like this. But this is one of the most important parts of window cleaning right here. We call this detailing. Microfiber doesn't leave, weird fuzzies on the glass. Some window cleaners will, sit there and disagree with you, but new rags, you wash them properly, they're not going to do that. Any other type of material more than likely would, but microfiber is just the way to go. But we like to wipe the edges, especially the top. All the edges are important, but this top here, if we walk away, I go to the back of the house, I go to inside, or I think I'm finished, I'm packed up and leaving. If I do not wipe this very well, and even the frame, when I walk away, nature's going to do its thing, and it's going to drip, and it's not going to dry very good, and you're going to get a call back. So it's very important to wipe that. But other than that, once you're done with the glass portion and you're done detailing the edges and the frames, and if you are not on a ladder because you're taller than 5'7", get that out of the way, and then you just proceed to wipe the rest of the frame, because again, it will drip. It's windy, and why not go the extra mile and make the customer happy by cleaning up the frame?